Hello everyone. Today's topic is about how to increase the memory in Linux. Um, so for example, you run a command line or you want to start an application. It turns out um, it gives you an error. For example, uh, it's like an out of memory reallocation failed error, or it tells you it could not reallocate memory. Um, so it's probably because, or very likely, that you run out of memory, especially run out of your physical memory. Um, you probably have a virtual memory set up in your Linux too. So let's check out how much memory in my computer, uh, including physical and virtual. So the command line to check that out is free dash h. Okay, so here this memory colon means this is my physical memory. So the total my total physical memory is about 11 gigabytes, and this is a swamp. This swamp is it's not my virtual memory. Actually, I give a partition of my hard drive as a swap. But my swap is really small. It's only have about 300 megabytes, so it almost doesn't help. So right now, I want to increase my virtual memory, so that if I encounter I encounter an out of memory error, I could continue my work. So here first, I use lsblk to check out my hard disk. So I have two hard drives. One is about 120 gigabytes. Another one is about 240 gigabytes. And this SDA hard drive is for my root for my system, and I haven't mounted this hard drive. So, and there are three partitions in this hard drive, and the largest partition is about 400 is about 238 gigabytes, and right now I want to mount this partition. Sudo mount SDB. Oh, Dave SDB2 MNT. I want to mount it into the MNT folder. So right now I want to check it out if it's mounted. So here it was not mounted. Right now it's being mounted into the m/mnt directory. So where is it? The mnt? Mnt is here. It's in the root. It's in the root file system. So right now I want to create a virtual file in this mnt directory, because my system hard drive is really small, and most of them I use df-h to check out how much storage are left. So for example, for my SDA, my system hard drive only 25% left and only 26 gigabytes left. It's actually really small if you are doing data analysis or data processing work. This storage is really risky. And also SDA2, actually you can see here, actually is my largest partition in my system hard drive. So I'm gonna create a virtual memory in my SDB hard drive in this directory, because you can see the available storage in SDB2 is about 200 gigabytes. So that's really large, and I want to make a virtual memory for it. For example, I want to create an 32 gigabytes virtual memory in this partition of SDB hard drive. Okay, the command line gonna be, so let's see what's first, see what's in the MNT. So actually it's kind of messy, but I just want to make a virtual memory file in this directory, so I can directly create file in this directory, or you can make a folder in this directory first. So the command line to create an swap file or virtual memory file is dd command. I'm gonna use dd command if means input file. Input file is a 0 file, and output file in MNT, and I'm gonna make a name, means swamp for Linux. Okay, so next is BS BS 1 mega. It's and count. So count is the size of the swamp file in megabytes. So if I want 32, if I want 32 megabytes, 32 gigabytes, so I'm gonna use 32 so 1 gigabytes equals 1024 megabytes. So what I need is 32,768. I'm gonna enter key to create this. So we probably need some minutes. So we can do other things during this time. So here we can do more explanations. So this BS is called a block size. So usually we just use 1 megabytes, and this is just for measuring the number of bytes that are read, written, or converted at one time. So 1 megabytes is good. The default value for both input and output block size or BS is only 512 bytes. If you want to know more about how to optimize this value for block size or BS, you can Google dd command with BS, and I think there are many articles that are talking about this. So far, because I have tested it, I think 1 megabyte is fine. It's not tremendously slow. Just takes a little bit. Yeah, because I encountered this could not reallocate memory error. So I tried this solution and it worked for me. So that's why I'm making this video. Oh, see, it's quick, it's fast actually. So just I guess just 1 minute. Yeah. So let's see what's if it's what's in MNT directory. Now see our swamp file for Linux is created, and we can check out how large it is. So yeah, it's correct. And next, what we do, next what we do is to make swamp. Use make swamp. Make this swamp file. And it's setting up swamp space version 1 and size is correct. Size equals 32 gigabytes. And it got a UUID actually. If you want to know more what is UUID, you can Google it. So next, we want to turn on this swamp on. I'm turning on this one, and probably takes a little bit time. Let's see if it will work. See, it works. I guess right now we will use free edge to check there. See, my swamp turns to 32 gigabytes, and it worked. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. If you like my video, please subscribe on my channel. Bye. I'll see you next time.